So, Danny Röhl has said something very interesting about the academy. Hello and welcome to this video. I hope you're doing well. So, Danny Röhl, first thing after being unveiled as Sheffield Wednesday manager was he watched the under-21 game where it was a 2-2 draw where Bailey Cadamartri and Luke Cook managed to get on the score sheet to help us beat Sheffield United in the derby. Now, if you're new here, I am PunkChef41. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Liking help the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing let me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video goes live. So, he spoke on Friday about his desire to very link with the academy. And for me, this is something we've been lacking for so long as a club. From the progression from under-21s to first team, there's never been a real good link up there on the path to it. We were starting to get it a little bit under Darren Moore. But I have a funny feeling they could get put even further to have a look at how we're going. Because our academy have got some really good players in. Bailey Cadamartri, Luke Cook, Joey Pewty, Sean Fuser, Rio Shipton. There's some really good players in that academy that are probably ready to start maybe looking at just being put in a squad-based kind of thing and just be ready because they don't have to be registered. That thing, they're under 21, they don't have to be registered. Danny went on to say, for sure, it's the key part, because if we have a good academy and we can bring some players into first team, then we can create extra value for the club. That means we have to be very linked to each other, very close to each other, and very important for me to know what's happening in the under-21s, in the academy, and so on. And that is something that I think some managers in the past have just overlooked. They've overlooked the academy and just gone first team focus only, and that's been it. And he's right though. Good value in the club. If you get a good player come for your academy, you can have them if they go on to do really well, and then you sell them on, and then you put a sell-on fee yourself. Some of the sell-on fee you can get for some players can be huge for your bank balance down the line. And it helps build the value of the club, and it helps build people, look, this is a good academy. We can get good players out of this academy. And people then start looking at some of your players who come into the first team and go, well, they've got this academy. So it's really exciting to hear that Danny Röhl is wanting to use the academy so much and try and utilize it a lot better, because I really do think it's something that we've lacked in the past, where the academy just not been used to its best of its ability. And if we can start harnessing that academy and working with in conjunction with the under-21 boss, which is Tomo, and other coaches, to find out what's going on. Like, he did a dossier on all the players. What the thing you've got now, what if he turned around and said to Tomo, can you put together something about all the players or something like that, so I can have a look and see what's what, where are they at their development at the moment, and go from there. It's very interesting that he mentioned the academy, and it is something I really do think we need to start using a lot more. We need to start utilizing something that is such a good source of bringing players through, and it could be a good source of money in the long term as well. So Danny Röhl gets me very happy that he's about to start using and talking about the academy in a positive way, instead of just having people being left for a while and we go, well, he was really good, and then he leaves, and then he either goes on to do not much, or he slowly throughout the year gets a little bit better and starts popping in goals, George Hurt, and find somewhere where he can play and like the football. We've had this happen way too often with our academy, and it's time for that to stop. It's time for that to be used properly, in the right manner, in the right way, and have a very clear pathway to actually being able to be in the first team, because we brought in 2 young lads who need to be utilised a lot more. To me personally, you brought Gasserman in, who's 19, and you brought Masaba, who's 22. 2 young lads who didn't really get even though there were Sicko signings. Apart from Masaba, he played the odd game here and there, but he didn't really get a fair crack of the whip. And I think for a player development, it needs to be constant, playing football week in, week out for them to get ready. Can't just keep leaving one out and then try a bit the next. So let's see what happens. But I am very happy with the idea of the academy being used better. Like I said, we have got some good players in that academy, and if they get chance to play in the first team, what says that might not be a bonus? Like Sam Reed, who we got in the summer, who's a really good player. Sequilla, the Brazilian lad. Adatoma, Maltby, who signed. You got people like Favon Awimyu as well, forward. This is, if we can use them to the best of their ability and make sure that there is a way of getting into the academy, from academy to first team, they could be huge for Wednesday in terms of where we go forward in the future. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I am. Anyone who's watched this channel knows I've been calling for an academy system to be utilised so much better than it already had been. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what Danny thinks, and I'm fully behind his thinking and trying to sort it out.